Hello everyone, my name is Chris, and today I want to talk about cats. When I was 6 years old, I saw a cat near my house. It looked scared and lonely. Ever since then, I've been in love with cats. I always had a big cat, but my parents refused. Instead, they took me to the cat cafe. The cafe owner told us that he cared for abandoned cats. Then I saw a cat wearing a please dummy sign around his neck. This made me think, how many discarded cats are there in Korea? There can't be that many, right? Shockingly, there are over 130,000 cats abandoned every year. That's about 300 a day. Sadly, only 39% of them find a home. On top of that, 80% euthanize. This is not just a personal problem, but a social one. Animals need loving on too. So you might ask, what can I do? One thing is adopt a pet. You can also support local animal shelters. Lastly, you can sell down some food. Lastly, you can sell down some food for them. Let's all work together to create kinder, especially cats. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about plastic recycling. On my way home, I saw a man threw a plastic bottle on the ground. I learned at school that plastic takes more than 500 years to break down. That means he just left trash on earth for 500 years. So I picked up the bottle and put it in the bin. I felt happy because I helped keep the earth clean. But later, my teacher told us something surprising. Even though we separate our trash, only 40% of recyclable waste is actually reused. Did you know that if there is food left inside a plastic container, it cannot be recycled? To recycle a plastic bottle, we must wash and dry it, remove the cap and label, and even separate it by color. Different colors have different materials and uses. Just throwing trash in the right bin is not enough. We need to do more. We must be more careful than adults to create a better future. Let's recycle properly and protect our planet. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lily, and I want to talk to you about my amazing family. These days, people ask me, what do you want to be? I often think about my talents and hobbies. I also ponder about my family and what they're good at. Many of them are good at playing musical instruments. I have a cousin who plays the guitar and another that plays the drums. My grandpa is amazing at the saxophone, and my uncle is awesome at the bass. We almost have a full band, but there's something missing. Can you guess what it is? There is no singer. So a few months ago, I started taking voice lessons. I enjoy singing pop songs. When I study English, I sing English pop songs. Recently, I practiced 10,000 Reasons and Flashlight. Singing makes me happy. It's a fun way to improve my English too. Moreover, my family has planned to have a concert this Christmas. Everyone is excited to perform together. I really hope that I can surprise my family with my wonderful singing voice. I just know that'll be a magical night filled with music and joy. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Unte, and today I want to share my journey of learning English. I wasn't good at English before, and honestly, it was really hard for me. There were times when I wanted to give up, but I kept practicing every day, and now I am standing here, giving a speech in English. I know I still have a long way to go, but I feel proud of myself for coming this far. This experience has taught me that effort and persistence always lead to improvement. To be honest, I am really nervous right now. I know myself well, and I know that speaking in front of people scares me. But I want to tell myself to face this moment proudly until the end. Unche, are you scared? Don't worry, one day all these fears and challenges will help you grow into a strong and confident person. I also want to thank my parents and teachers for always encouraging me. Without their support, I wouldn't be here today. I will continue to work hard to become a daughter my parents can be proud of and a person who never stops growing. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, I'm Derek, and today I want to tell you about my dream. When I was in kindergarten, I saw my older sister participate in an English speaking contest much like this one. I was impressed with how beautifully she spoke. In addition to that, she took first place and won a shiny huge trophy and a certificate. It was amazing seeing her get so much praise and admiration from her family. However, what amazed me the most was how fluently she could speak English. At the moment, I realized that I wanted to speak English well, just like her. Since then, I told my mom time and time again that I wanted to be good at speaking English. Because of this, my parents signed me up for English lessons much earlier than my sister. I remember going to the English Academy on my first day. Before the start of the class, everyone watched a video of my sister's speech. Afterwards, I noticed some certificates hanging on the wall. I looked at them carefully, reading the names until I came across my sister's. Seeing it there reminded me of my dream. I promised myself that I would work hard to be on that wall. I've passed that wall many times since then, and I think of the promise that I made that day. My sister has always been someone I look up to. She inspires me to do my best. I hope to do what she has done for me for my younger sibling too. I believe with hard work and a good attitude, I can keep growing and become a positive influence on others. Thank you for listening.
Water is one of the most important things in our life. We use it to drink, wash, cook, and clean. Without water, we cannot live. But many people waste water without thinking. Some people leave the tap running while brushing their teeth. Others take prolonged showers or forget to fix leaking taps. These small things may not seem like a big deal, but they add up and waste a lot of water. In some countries, people don't have clean water. They have to work for just to get a little. If we waste water, there might not be enough for everyone in the future. Also, water is important for animals, plants, and nature. If we waste it, rivers and lakes can dry up. This can hurt many living things and make the earth unhealthy. We can help by turning off a tap, using less water, and telling others to do the same. Every drop counts. In conclusion, wasting water is a big problem for people, animals, and our planet. We all need to work together to save water and protect our future. Let's start now and make a difference. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Have you ever tried something and failed? It happens to us all. Failure is not the end, it's merely a lesson. Every time we fail, we learn something new. The key to success is to never give up. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, failed over 1,000 times before he succeeded. Imagine if he had given up, we would not have light bulbs today. Like Edison, I also had a similar experience. When I first tried to ride a bike, I kept falling down. It was frustrating, but I didn't give up. After many attempts, I finally learned my bike without falling. It was one of the happiest moments of my life. Many people fail before they succeed. Famous athletes, scientists, and musicians, they all had failure before they became great. The most important thing is to keep going. If you stop trying, you will never know what you can achieve. So, the next time you fail, don't be sad. Learn from your mistake and try again. Keep working hard, and one day you will succeed. Believe in yourself and never give up. Thank you.
Words hold great power. They can make someone feel happy, sad, confident, or insecure. A kind word can brighten someone's day, while a harsh or mean word can leave lasting pain. I remember once seeing a friend cry because someone called her hurtful names. She felt worthless and upset. I went to her and said, "You're amazing just the way you were." When I said that, her face brightened and her smile returned. I realized how important it is to choose our words carefully. Words can build people up or break them down. It's crucial to think before you speak. Are our words kind? Do they support or harm others? Once words are spoken, we cannot take them back. So we should be mindful of how we use them. Let's use our words to encourage others, spread kindness, and make the world a better place. A few kind words can go a long way in brightening someone's day and making them feel valued. Remember, the power of words is not just what we say, but in how we make others feel. Let's make every word count. Thank you.
Last year, I participated in the National Children's English Speaking Contest. The competition was fierce, and many students were clearly gifted. Some spoke English so fluently that it felt like I was listening to native speakers. To be honest, I didn't feel very confident at first. My pronunciation needed improvement, and I often stumbled over my lines during practice. However, I strongly believe that consistency and effort could offer from natural talent. With that mindset, I create a strict practice schedule. Every afternoon, I dedicate time to rehearsing. I record my voice and note my mistakes and kept refining my speech. I ask it for feedback and rewrote part over and over again. There are moments when I felt discouraged. I wonder if I could ever reach the level of the competitors. But instead of quitting, I pushed myself harder. I knew that true progress comes slowly through persistence and patience. On the day of the contest, I felt nervous yet prepared. As I stood on stage and began to speak, all my hard work paid off. I believed my speech clearly and personally. When they called my name as the winner, I realized something powerful. Talent may open the door, but only will carry you through it. So hard work, believe in yourself, and you'll go farther than you ever imagined. Thank you.
Fast fashion is one of the most significant problems we face today. It refers to the rapid production of cheap, trendy clothing that is often discarded after only a few uses. This industry has led to an increase in waste, environmental damage, and exploitation of workers. While fast fashion allows us to buy clothes at low prices, it comes with a high cost for the planet and people. The environmental impact of fast fashion is enormous. The production of cheap clothes requires large amounts of water, energy, and toxic chemicals.
contributing to pollution and climate change. Furthermore, much of the clothing is made from synthetic materials that don't biodegrade, leading to huge amounts of waste in landfills. In fact, millions of tons of textiles are discarded each year, many of which could have been reused or recycled. Another issue is the exploitation of workers. Fast fashion relies on cheap labor, often in developing countries, where workers are paid very little and work in unsafe conditions. These workers are the hidden cost of low prices we see in stores. To tackle the problem of fast fashion, we need to become more conscious of our clothing choices. Buying fewer, higher quality items, recycling old clothes, and supporting ethical brands can help reduce and protect both people and the environment. Small changes in our shopping habits can make a big difference. Thank you.
Unfair beauty standards are a serious problem in today's society. From social media to magazines, we are constantly exposed to images of what society considers beautiful. These standards often set unrealistic expectations for how people should look, leading many to feel inadequate or unhappy with themselves. One of the biggest issues with these beauty standards is that they promote an idea of beauty. Often, the media only shows a small group of people with a specific body type, skin color, facial features. This creates pressure for others to fit into this limited image, even though everyone's beauty is unique. As a result, people can feel ashamed of their natural appearance and try to change themselves to meet these impossible standards. These unrealistic beauty standards can also affect mental health. Many people, especially young people, develop low self esteem, anxiety, or even eating disorders because they feel they are not good enough. Instead of celebrating diversity, the media encourages conformity to single idea of beauty, which is harmful. It's important for us to challenge these standards and appreciate beauty in all its forms. We should embrace different body types, skin colors, facial features, and support each other in feeling confident in who we are. True beauty comes from within, and we focus on being kind, healthy, and confident, rather than trying to meet someone else's idea of perfection. Thank you for listening.
These days, many young students feel overwhelmed by pressures, academic stress, and social expectations. It's no surprise that some of us end up struggling with sadness and anxiety as we grow up. But even during difficult times, we can find comfort in the small joys that surround us. True happiness doesn't always come from big accomplishments. Often, it's the little moments that brighten up our day. A kind message from a friend, the smell of your favorite food, or the quiet beauty of a sunset. These experiences may seem ordinary, but they remind that joy is still rich. When we slow down and we pay attention, we begin to notice that good already exists in our life. A few minutes of laughter, a meaningful conversation, or even the moment of silence can help us feel more grounded and hopeful. Making time for hobbies, nature, or simply resting our mind can also revitalize our body, spirits, and mind. We don't need to wait for everything to be perfect to feel happy. Usually, the most beautiful moments lie within life flaws. By learning to not only notice but appreciate imperfections, we can be resilient and even fight amidst the chaos. So let's take a deep breath, look around, and choose to delight in the little things. Thank you for listening.
Education is evolving rapidly due to improvements in digital technology. In the past, learning mainly took place in the classroom, utilizing visual aids such as maps and posters, textbooks, and blackboards. Today, however, students can study anytime, anywhere with portable devices like laptops, tablets, and phones. This transformation offers exciting new possibilities, but also brings some challenges along with it. One major benefit is that digital tools make learning more efficient and engaging.
Students can watch educational videos during virtual classes and use apps to review. They can also study at their own pace, which gives them a deeper understanding. Digital learning connects students across the globe, allowing them to share ideas and explore different cultures. However, there are important issues we must consider. Not every student has access to a device with quick, reliable internet connection. This creates digital divide between students from different backgrounds. In addition, spending too much time on screen can have adverse effects on our health and make it harder to concentrate. With online classes, students might feel isolated or less motivated without direct interaction with teachers and classmates. To create a better future for education, we need to find the right balance. Digital tools should support learning, not replace human connection and guidance. School must ensure equal access to technology for all students as well. In conclusion, remote education has great potential. If we can use wisely, we can build a world instead more intelligent, more just, and more connected. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jihan, and today I want to talk about saying goodbye to a loved one. Have you ever experienced the pain of parting with a beloved family member? Some of you may not have faced this yet, but one day we will all experience such a farewell. My grandfather lived on Yeongjong Island, a famous place in Incheon. If you have ever been to Incheon Airport, you might have passed by it. A year ago, my grandfather passed away suddenly. I knew he wasn't in the perfect health, but I never imagined that he would leave us so quickly. The hospital called and said he was in the critical condition, and the same day he left this world. It happened so fast that I didn't even get to say goodbye. I regret not spending more time with him. Why didn't I tell him I loved him more often? Why didn't I hug him one more time? Would saying goodbye have been easier if I had? After he passed away, memories of him came back to me more often. The times we spent together at the beach, catching seashells and crabs, and having family barbecues, those were the happiest moments of my life. Everyone, farewell comes sooner than you expect. So, show your parents and grandparents now. When the time comes, your memories with them will comfort you. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Victor. Today, I want to talk to you about how AI is changing our future, especially the way we work. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a technology that lets machines think and learn like humans do. AI is everywhere, in our phones, appliances, robots, and even cars. You're probably thinking, how is AI changing the way we work? Depending on the job, the answer will vary. Take manufacturing, for example. Automated robots can now work not only faster, but also more safely than humans, making their jobs obsolete. This makes some people fear their fear jobs will be available. But don't worry, a big shift is coming, moving from physical labor to knowledge based work that will create new kinds of jobs. We will need people to manage these AI machines, like engineers, robot designers, and data scientists. This means that people can work alongside AI instead of being replaced by it. Doctors can diagnose illnesses faster. Teachers can discover better ways to help students learn. And farmers can use AI to grow more food by checking soil and weather conditions. In order for this to happen, we need to be prepared. So, what can we do? The most important thing is study, study, study. Skilled workers will be in high demand, especially creative coders who can solve problems in new ways. AI won't transform all jobs, but it'll definitely change how we work. People often feel what they don't understand. By learning about AI, we won't need to be afraid. Let's use AI to make the world better. Thank you for listening.
Recycling is very important for our planet. It helps reduce waste, save natural resources, and protect the environment. Every day, we throw away items made from paper, plastic, and metal that can be recycled. Instead of just tossing them in the trash, we should recycle them to give them a second life. When you recycle, we use less raw materials from nature. For example, recycling paper saves trees, and recycling plastic reduces the need for new plastic production. This helps prevent pollution and keeps our planet cleaner. Recycling also reduces the amount of waste in landfills, which helps prevent land and water pollution. Recycling is easy to do. We can separate materials like plastic, paper, and glass and put them in special recycling bins. This small action can make a big difference in protecting our environment. We can also try to use fewer disposable items and choose products that can be used or recycled. By recycling, we are taking care of the earth for future generations. It is our responsibility to make sure they will leave behind the cleaner and healthier world. Let's all love our birds and recycle whenever we can. Thank you.
Judging others can hurt feelings and create problems. It is easy to judge someone based on their appearance, actions, or words, but we never know the full story behind their life. Everyone is different, and we all face challenges that others may not see. When we judge someone, we are often making assumptions without understanding their situation. For example, if someone is quiet or different, it doesn't mean they are rude or unfriendly. They may be shy or going through something difficult. Judging them without knowing the truth is unfair and unkind. Another reason we should never judge others is that it makes us less compassionate. Instead of offering support through, we might push people away by being critical. If we take the time to listen and understanding, we can build stronger relationships and support those around us. Finally, we all make mistakes. If we judge others harshly, we might one day face the same situations and wish people would be kinder to us. Treating others with kindness and understanding is always better than judging them. In conclusion, we should never judge others because it is unfair, unkind, and can hurt relationships. Instead, be understanding and show to everyone we meet. Thank you.
Cyberbullying is when someone hurts others using the internet, phones, or social media. It can include making messaging, sharing embarrassing photos, or leaving people out on purpose online. Sadly, cyberbullying is growing fast, especially among teenagers. Many people think that playing online is not serious, but it can hurt just as much as being in your life. Victims may feel scared, sad, or alone. Some may be stuck in school or lose confidence because cyberbullying can happen anytime and anywhere. It's very hard to escape from. So we can stop it. First, we need to speak up. If we see someone being bullied online, we should not ignore it. We can report the twisted or dirt or support the person being hurt. Second, we should think before we post. Our word online can hurt more than we think. It's a way better to be kind. School and parents should also teach students about online safety and respect. Everyone deserves to feel safe, but in real life and online. In conclusion, cyberbullying is a serious problem, but we can stop it by working together. Let's use internet to share kindness, not hate. A small actions can make a big difference. Thank you.
Friendship is one of the most important things we can have, especially in tough times. Life is full of challenges, and during these difficult moments, the support of a true friend can make all the difference. A real friend is someone who stands by you when everything seems to be falling apart. They listen to you, understand your struggles, and offer comfort when you need it most. When times are hard, we may feel lonely or lost, but friends remind us that we are not alone. They offer us a sense of belonging, and knowing that someone cares can help lift their spirits. A simple conversation with a friend can provide clarity and help us see things from a different perspective. Friendship also brings strength. When we face difficulties, it's easy to lose hope, but a friend encourages us to keep going, to stay positive, and to believe in ourselves. They celebrate our successes and support us for our failures. In the hardest moments, a friend can remind us of our worth and help us find the courage to keep moving forward. In the end, the value of friendship is immeasurable. During tough times, friends provide the love, strength, and understanding that help us survive and grow. True friendship is a gift and it is something to cherish forever. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Have you ever done something kind for someone and felt happy? That's the power of kindness. A small act of kindness can make someone's day better. You don't need to do something big. A simple smile, saying thank you, or helping a friend can make a big difference. Kindness is like a boomerang, it always comes back to you. One day, I saw a boy in my school drop his books in the hallway. Other students just walked past him, but I stopped to help. He looked at me and smiled. Thank you, he said. That small moment made us both feel good. Later that day, I saw him help another student in need. This shows how kindness spreads. If one person is kind, others will also be kind. Sometimes we are too busy to notice small ways we can help others. But even a little act of kindness can make the world a better place. It does not cost anything to be kind. So let's try to be kind every day. One kind act can change someone's life. Let's spread kindness everywhere. Thank you.
Self-respect is very important for living a happy and healthy life. It means thinking highly of yourself and treating yourself with care. When we have self-respect, we understand that we are valuable and we don't let others' opinions control us. One reason why self-respect is important is that it helps us make good decisions. When we respect ourselves, we are more likely to choose what is right for us instead of just trying to make others happy. For example, if you have self-respect, you won't let anyone treat you badly or put you in situations that make you feel uncomfortable. Self-respect is also important for our mental health. It helps us stay strong, calm in tough times. People can easily feel sad, anxious, or stressed. But when we respect ourselves, we can handle difficult situations better than keep a positive mindset. Lastly, self-respect helps us have better relationship with others. If you respect yourself, others will also treat you with respect. It teaches us how to treat others kindly and how we should expect to be treated in return. In conclusion, self-respect is the key to living a confident and happy life. It helps us make good choices and stay strong through challenges. Thank you for listening.
Forests are very important for our planet. They are homes to many animals, plants, and insects. Without forests, many things would have no place to live. Forests also clean the air. Trees take in bad air, like carbon dioxide, and give us fresh oxygen to breathe. This helps fight climate change and keep our air clean. Forests protect the soil too. They root hold the ground together so it doesn't wash away when it rains. They also keep rivers and lakes clean by stopping dirt and trash from getting into the water. Forests give us many things we use every day. We get wood, paper, fruits, and even medicine from trees. People and animals all over the world depend on forests to live. Sadly, many forests are being cut down for farms, buildings, or roads. This is very bad for the earth. We need to protect forests by planting more trees, recycling, and using less paper. In conclusion, forests are a gift to our planet. They have nature, people, and animals. If we protect forests, we protect our future. Let's take care of them together. Thank you.
Honesty means telling the truth and doing what is right, even when it is hard. Being honest helps people trust us. When we're honest, others know they can believe what we say. If we lie, we might get into trouble later. For example, if you break something and hide it, the problem can get worse. But if you tell the truth, adults cannot fix it, and you can learn from a mistake. Honesty also makes us feel good inside. When we're honest, we don't have to be scared or hide anything. We can feel proud of ourselves for doing the right thing. Honesty helps us build strong friendships too. Friends wanna be with people they can trust. If you are always honest, your friends will know you care about them and respect them. Sometimes being honest is not easy. We might feel scared or worried. But telling the truth is always a better choice. It shows courage and helps us grow. In the end, honesty is a key to a happy life. It makes us strong, trusted, and respected. So always try to be honest with others and with yourself. Thank you.
Animal extinction is a serious problem that affects our planet ecosystems. When animals become extinct, it creates an imbalance in nature which impacts both the environment and humans. Many animals are disappearing because of human actions like deforestation, pollution, and overhunting. One of the main reasons animals become extinct is the destruction of their natural habitats. When forests, oceans, and other habitats are damaged, animals lose their homes. For example, when forests are cut down, animals like tigers and orangutans can't find a place to live and survive. Pollution is also a major cause of extinction. Chemicals, plastic waste, and pollution harm animals and their habitats. For example, sea turtles mistake plastic bag for food, and when they eat them, it can be deadly. Pollution also makes it harder for animals to find clean water and food. Another cause is overhunting. Some animals are hunted for their fur, meat, or other body parts. When animals are hunted too much, their population decreases and they can become extinct. In conclusion, animal extinction is a big problem that needs our attention. We need to protect habitats, reduce pollution, and stop illegal hunting to help save wildlife. Thank you for listening.
Mental health refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well being. It influences how we think, feel, and cope with stress. For teenagers, it is especially important to keep good mental health because adolescence is a time of manifest changes. These changes happen in the body, emotions, and social life. During this period, teenagers begin to think more deeply about their future and the choices they need to make. At the same time, they often face more pressure from schoolwork and exams, which can be stressful. They also have to deal with more complicated relationships with friends and family, which can sometimes be confusing or difficult. When teenagers have positive mental health, they are better able to handle these challenges in a healthy way. It helps them to make wise decisions and to maintain good and meaningful friendships. By supporting mental health, teenagers can grow into strong, confident, and emotionally healthy adults who can face life difficulties with resilience. Thank you for listening.
Environmental pollution is a critical global issue that threatens the health of our planet and all forms of life. It occurs when harmful substances, such as chemicals, waste materials, and toxic gases are released into the water or soil. These pollutants can severely disrupt ecosystems, endanger wildlife, and pose serious health risks to humans. Water pollution results when harmful substances like industrial waste, oil, or agricultural chemicals are discharged into bodies of water such as rivers, lakes, and oceans. This contamination can kill marine life and make water unsafe for human use. Land pollution occurs when garbage is improperly discarded or when hazardous chemicals are used excessively in agriculture and industry. In particular, plastic waste poses a severe threat since it takes hundreds of years to decompose and is often mistaken for food by animals. To combat pollutions, individuals can take meaningful steps in their daily lives. This includes recycling, reducing the use of plastic, conserving energy, and using water responsibly. By making conscious choices, we contribute to a cleaner, healthier environment for future generations. Let's take responsibility and work together to reduce pollution and protect the earth. Thank you for listening.
Hello, everyone. Have you ever experienced losing something truly precious in your life? Not that long ago, a massive wildfire broke out in South Korea, leaving many people homeless, some injured, and a few dead. The fire began in Eastern County, where strong winds and extremely dry weather caused fire to spread northeast to Andong and Cheongsong. It devoured whatever it touched, destroying countless man-made structures, parks, and forests. Sad to say, many historical sites were affected. Gounsa Temple and Hahao Vlog Village are just two of the numerous sites that were severely damaged. On top of the threat of losing this UNESCO World Heritage Site, 26 people tragically lost their life. If it weren't for the quick action of governments, the extent of the damage would be even much larger. Brave firefighters, pilots, and volunteers worked tirelessly, fighting both the weather and trying to put out the fires. With a stroke of luck, the weather turned for the better, bringing rain and cool air to calm the blaze. These disasters remind us an important truth. Sometimes a simple careless act, like failing to extinguish a campfire. Let's honor the peoples and affected work together to preserve our country's beauty and national treasure. Thank you.
In today's digital world, news and information is readily available at our fingertips. While social media and the internet make communication easier, they also create a serious problem: misinformation. These are fake or misleading stories. They can spread very quickly and confuse or even harm people. They can cover topics ranging from health and politics to celebrities and school issues. Some people make fake news to earn money, gain attention, or intentionally hurt others. When these are believed, they can cause fear, anger, and even dangerous behavior. For instance, during COVID-19 pandemic, some false information convinced people to take harmful medicine and ignore safety regulations such as wearing masks and social distancing. This worsened and the crisis put countless lives at risk. Fake news can also damage some's reputation, destroy relationships between friends and family members, or affect important events such as elections. So, what can you do to stop it? First of all, we should always check if the information is from a reliable and reputable source. Next, we should avoid sharing articles without reading them carefully and thinking whether they are true or not. Also, schools should teach students about media literacy. This is a skill to recognizing that information is true. In conclusion, fake news is a serious threat to our society. By thinking the truth and thinking critically, we can protect ourselves and others. The truth matters. Let's stand up for it together. Thank you for listening.
Believing in yourself is one of the most powerful things you can do. It gives you the confidence to face challenges, overcome obstacles, and pursue your dreams. Often, we are our own biggest critics, doubting our abilities and questioning our worth. But the truth is, we are capable of far more than we realize. When you believe in yourself, you unlock your potential. Self belief doesn't Self belief is not about thinking you're perfect, but about trusting that you can learn, grow, and improve. No one is born knowing everything, but with the right mindset, anyone can succeed. The key is to stay persistent, even when things get tough. Believing in yourself also helps you stay motivated. When you have faith in your abilities, you are more likely to take risks and try new things. If you fail, it doesn't mean you're not good enough. It just means you've learned something valuable. Every failure is a lesson that brings you closer to success. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who encourage and support you. Their belief in you can strengthen your own. And remember, self-belief is n- self-belief doesn't mean you should do everything alone. In the end, believing in yourself is the first step toward achieving your goals and living a fulfilling life. You're capable and you're enough. Thank you.
Friendship is one of the most important things we can have, especially in tough times. Life is full of challenges, and during these difficult moments, the support of a true friend can make all the difference. A real friend is someone who stands by you when everything seems to be falling apart. They listen to you, understand your struggles, and they offer comfort when you need it most. When times are hard, we may feel lonely or lost, but friends remind us that we are not alone. They offer a sense of belonging and knowing that if someone cares can help lift our spirits. A simple conversation with a friend can provide clarity and help us see things from a different perspective. Friendship also brings strength when times are hard. It's easy to lose hope, but friends encourage us to keep going, to stay positive, and to believe in ourselves. They celebrate our successes and they support us of through our failures. In the hardest moments, a friend can remind us of our worst and help us find the courage to keep moving forward. In the end, the value of friendship is immeasurable. During tough times, friends provide love, strength, and understanding. There's something to survive and grow. True friendship is a gift, and it is something to cherish forever. Thank you.